I love how I come back and I'm just met with a chorus of cheeseheads. Pretty much.
It appears you've saved Fletch from the brink of death. It brings to mind the story of Temerian, who of course was saved by the Nereids of... but now is not the time for such tales. Tell me, what has happened? Daedra? I had no idea. Our watch did report some strange creatures prowling about at night, but I've heard of no other attacks. Something must be attracting. The only thing of note I discovered within the temple is a glowing stone in its main chamber. I've yet to translate the stone's inscription, but it may be attracting Daedra to it. Excellent. Why don't you and your companion head to the stone? Just follow the path north. I'll escort Fletch to our camp and make sure he's seen to. We'll meet back here.
I'm turning it off.
I know this is strange, but let's get to this stone. Perhaps it
Okay.
can answer some
It
questions.
smashed a little bit of the grass outside.
Oh, okay. So, how do I remove the chain?
You don't.
The
Shift
House
right
of
click the chain on
Reveries
the wall.
in Ebon Stadmont? Why
With
wouldn't
an
I have
empty
heard about
hand?
that?
Are you sure?
I have no idea.
Just put him on me.
And you walk away.
It just puts it on him.
Just walk away. Does it break?
Here too.
Drop him.
Nope.
Drop him out in a
Voice.
secret.
At
Yeeted.
first, I thought I was imagining it. Future's Door. A House of Reveries expedition I've never heard of. Grand Maestro Forte rebuffing his proper title. And the temple room where we found Fletch? It looked the same as the room we first entered, but there wasn't a cobweb or broken pew in sight. It means we ventured somewhere we never should have gone. The past. I know it seems far-fetched, but remember that stone we first activated? I thought the inscription referenced an event, but the past was a destination, not an occurrence. That's my theory, and I'd rather not explore further to find out. Affecting the past has far-reaching consequences. It makes me wonder what trouble we've already caused. But this stone's... I can't be sure in all honesty, but we have to try. Otherwise, this stone should lead us
We got
back to our
bones?
natural time. All you need to do is keep that destination clearly in
nope.
your mind. I'll follow
No,
right.
we
Unless
do
these
not.
can be
Quite
converted into
intriguing.
normal bones.
Grand Maestro Forte is the head of Somerset's greatest acting troupe, the House of Reveries. But I've also heard tale that he's a great academic as well, though perhaps I'm more familiar with his work than I thought. The research I've been using to help translate the language here came from an expedition that occurred around this time. Perhaps Maestro Forte wrote the very notes that led me here. I'll ask him, but Well, Fletch was very close to death, and I recall seeing bones in our present time, right where I found him injured. Most likely he was supposed to die. I'm almost glad I was so ignorant when I healed. As I said earlier, changing the past has far-reaching consequences. For all I know, healing Fletch could have dire consequences to our present. I would have had to weigh his life against the potential impact of that change. Quite a sum. I've been hearing this voice since I first started translating these inscriptions. It must be some sort of magic, connected to the inscriptions. Perhaps connected to the language itself, come to think of it. Oh, it is rather odd for a mysterious language to speak to anyone who reads it. The misdirecting nature of Ebon Stadmont must have kept researchers from studying these inscriptions, that's all. Not to mention the local. I'm not sure what to tell you. I do know that we have to return to our time, and quickly. This mysterious voice, whatever its motivation, it is quite intriguing. Grand Maestro Forte is the head of some...
With what?
The ice dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't too happy about being brought over here.
Who's there? My son.
Why didn't I get this one? The one that spawned over here?
Years and years, and I never could find you. And here you are. Back where it all began. Looking... So the stone did send you to the future after all. I had feared the worst. That day I tried to follow after you and return to our original time. But the stone... I was trapped within Ebon Stadmont. For decades, I'd been studying this language and desperately searching for a way out. But my path would always lead me back here. But I did it. I finally found a way to go back, to stop this all from happening. I must stop myself from ever going back in time. I've been wasting my life within this cursed forest. The Southern Stone. That's the key to... Wait. Fletch! Ah!
I'm sorry, dear, but your role has been...
The temple. You must go back. Go through the temple. The Southern Stone. Bane away Tendel. Those are the words. Stop
When I start
this
writing dragon.
from happening.
I forgot that you can actually store your dragon inside the dragon horn. What do you need to make the dragon horn? Because I'm honestly half tempted to bring it. Wait, why are you hurt more? What? Oh. He grew. Wizard, he grew. That's why he got hurt. He grew up a little bit. I forgot that they can get hurt when they grow up.
Well, heal him! Heal him quickly!
Look! What was that all about? He just spazzed out suddenly.
I think when he's growing, it's causing issues. Now, actually,
Probably.
Sky, break the chain.
By that you mean break the wall.
Yes.
Well, this is an iron pickaxe. So if you're telling me that I pretty much need a fucking...
I wish I could pick him up. Pick him up and pull him away from the wall.
Come on, buddy. There you go.
Now, is he
Back to
sitting? He is
He's
sitting,
back to
right?
Yeah, that's him going back to sleep. Because lightning dragons are nocturnal. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. How do I make the fucking... Actually, why don't I just... Look at this.
Buy 4 dragon bones and a stick.
Oh, really?
For a horn, yeah.
Alright, well then what's the formation?
You and your flashbang, you stupid bitch.
In a stair formation without the middle.
I'm gonna make one real quick. I really do want to avoid him being hurt.
I know.
I have a dragon horn.
Here you go.
How do I actually use it?
You picked him up already.
Yeah, but how do I, like
Put
let
it on
him
the
out?
ground.
And thus
Oh.
the play
All right.
continues. I'll see you.
Let's go!
I don't
go
think
smash a dragon.
there's only one issue though. It does state that they're frozen whenever they're inside of there, which means that he's not gonna grow while he's in there.
Would you smash a dragon?
Yes.
Damn right.
Maybe not in that way. I mean, this is my son, so.
I mean, incest is fine.
Oh, wait, wizard. There's something that we should probably do.
Such an effort to escape me. I suppose I have what I need.
Well, I suppose it's curtain call. You finally figured it out. Well, and Derwin figured it out, didn't she? But hey, you put all the legwork in. And here you are, just in time to stop our leading lady from ever performing her starring role. Ah, but did you kill me? Truly? Not even an accomplished healer could bring me back? And yes, I did take part in Anderwin's final scene. Or rather, I will. All a matter of perspective there, you see. But Anderwin was the leading lady of our production. It was up to her to uncover the mysteries of Ebon Stadmont, to find the true potential of its hidden power. But she found a way to escape, and in her last breath told you the way back to the start. Sadly, yes. And so my part must end as well. I put on quite the performance, though, don't you think? The poor, confused soul, the dastardly villain, the mysterious sage. But I think you have a task to do, don't you? A dying wish to fulfill? Yes, our heroine should be just outside, if I remember correctly. After so many times around, I told you the very first time we met. I'm Fletch. I used to be a mere actor, but now I serve a greater force. I've served her for quite a while now, helping to find the true power of Ebon Stadmont. With Anderwin's help, of course. What did Anderwin call her? Ah, the Spirit of the Sanctum. An appropriate title as any. She rules over this forest. I think she always has, though I'm not quite sure. She needed the power here, you see. Ebon Stadmont was integral to her plans. Don't bother asking me. Mostly because I have no idea. I would have died had the spirit not saved me. And it wasn't too bad. A supporting role at best. I'd make sure the loop continued, make sure Anderwin kept researching again and again. Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I barely understand and I've lived through it. And it's done now, in any case. You made sure of that. But I think the spirit learned enough. It will have to do. The language here, of course. You see, it's all rather tricky. Only mortals are able to use the language. That's what allowed you to travel through time after all. And Anderwin was the perfect candidate to uncover its secrets. Yes, all our heroine needed was the proper motivation. Anderwin was trapped within the forest, unable to get out. Then she would hear a whisper. What did Anderwin call her?
Little effects like the fucking weapons from Spartan weaponry. Like, I like the Spartan weapons a lot.
Like Spartan
but
lasers?
the medieval ones are pretty strong too. I'm gonna kill you. No.
You always said that.
Anyways.
You haven't done it. Coward.
So there is a rapier. You know
Yes.
I must have a rapier, right?
I actually
At
didn't
some
know
point?
I didn't know that you actually had a penchant for rapiers.
Oh, especially from Tinker's Construct.
Me, I like
You said
lances.
Tinkers for a second. I'm like,
I
what
like
the fuck mod are you playing?
I like lances and great swords. So yeah.
Tinker's Construct.
Yeah.
Oh god.
25% of the damage taken dealt in durability from weapon. So the durability is dropped down by a quarter.
Oh, so wizard.
And also, unarmored damage bonus, plus 200% damage if the foe has no armor.
guess what the
There's katanas.
yeah, there is. I've actually found the materials to make katanas before, though I don't know if they're the same katana.
There is just from Spartan weaponry. It's just 2 of the material plus a.
Yeah, then
Oh.
it's up. It wasn't from Spartan weaponry, it was from medieval weaponry. You actually need to forge steel, which steel, for whatever reason, the steel ingots and the steel sheets don't stack. So if you ever find yourself needing to make a weapon from medieval craft,
Yeah.
There you are! How did you get inside without me seeing you? We finally made it to the temple. Oh, I just can't wait to see what the temple is. A trap? A book? Why, this is my handwriting. I've been trapped within this forest for decades now. Trapped within the past. My face is filled with wrinkles. My heart darkened with regrets. My life was stolen from me. Something trying to... My goodness. Yes, I agree. You've gone above and beyond protecting me during this expedition. Though the details seem a bit complicated, to think I would have been trapped here, I'd say our contract is concluded. I suppose I did succeed in this expedition. The notes you've given me are written by my hand after all. Though of course that me won't exist now since you've stopped me and I'm going to stop now. Before my head hurts. I'm sure these notes will give me more details. The best thing to do now is share our findings with the Mages Guild. Let them know how dangerous this forest truly is. As for me, you know, it may be silly, but I suppose I came here to step out of his shadow. If I could be the one to crack Ebon Stadmont, well, perhaps that would be enough. And then I was trapped in the past to serve a mysterious being. Tellinger is the one who makes brash decisions and puts us all in danger, and I'm the one who helps fix it. Yet as soon as I lead, I find myself in the same position. Well, it is a lovely view, once you put aside all the strangeness.